I have a Dollar Tree dinner for you. So see, I'm Suzanne Ridgway and welcome back to my channel. Tonight we're going to make a delicious chicken enchilada soup for about 6 items, $6 from the Dollar Tree, all shelf items. And anybody can buy this, especially if you don't have a freezer or refrigerator section at your Dollar Tree. It's going to be simple and you're going to love it. If you are new here, thank you so much for checking me out and clicking on my link. Thank you to everyone who supports me each and every day. We are up 19% in views. I am so excited. My subscribe guy just popped up. He's asking everybody to go ahead and smash that like button. He's also asking you to click on that subscribe word down below. Don't forget, when we get to 700, our next milestone, we'll be issuing out 2 $10 Dollar Tree gift cards, one for new subs, one for comments. If you're a new sub, you must comment you are new and be a U.S. resident. If you comment, you must be subscribed and be a U.S. resident. We launched a new items giveaway today. There is a video of what is available, and you do the same thing. You comment, you must be subscribed, and you must be U.S. resident. And if you're new, you must also comment that you're new and be a U.S. resident. That is it. That is that easy. I'm going to turn this camera around. We're going to stretch that dollar further, give you more bang for your buck, save you money. Let's get cooking. I have my chicken broth from the Dollar Tree. We're going to take the wrappers off of the chicken and chili and rinse them and chop them up. Diced tomato by Rotel, mixed vegetables, an onion from my pantry, some Velveeta cheese, as well as taco seasoning, black pepper, and garlic. That is all you need. The items from the Dollar Tree I will list in my description box down below with my link for Dollar Tree dinners. Let's grab my Dutch oven. It is 5:03. My kid had a meet at home today at their high school. I'm going to make a big pot of soup for everybody to enjoy. It was senior picture day, and my kid got flowers and their picture taken and all kinds of recognitions. It was really Beware cool. Of Zara. That is my kid's LGBTQ name. They got flowers for being in varsity cross country 3 years and some kind of a gift that I'm not going to open. I'll let them open when they get home. And I wanted to show you all everything. We're so proud of them. What a great sign that the class made for them from the cross-country team. How cool if they graduate in June. I have my Dutch oven, and we're going to season it. I'm going to add a few tablespoons of cooking oil. Just going to drizzle that in. Then I'm going to add a splash of salt, about a teaspoon. We're going to mince my onion up and caramelize the onion for this soup. Perfect. This is all set. I'm going to set it to the side and we'll bring it over to the oven when ready. First, I want to prep the onion. I have my knife. You just need a small onion for this soup. I like to cut my onions in half, and I cut long and then short. You don't need a ton of onion for this recipe either. About 1/4 cup. That looks good. And then we're going to put them into the Dutch oven. Go ahead and just apply pop them right on in. They don't have to be perfect unless you're working at a restaurant. Get a little more chicken when you cut it up. I'm going to leave this here, and we're going to take the onions over to the oven and start caramelizing. You want to turn your stove top on to 8, not too high, and just give it a little bit of a spray. Then you're going to let the onions cook until you hear them and see them sweat and start turning a caramel color. Now that you hear them, you gotta turn it down to 2.5 because you don't want to completely burn them and fry them. And they're starting to get that nice caramel color that we like. I'm gonna go ahead and add the chicken broth from the Dollar Tree. This is 32 ounces, 1 quart. I'm going to pour it in. About halfway. That is the entire box. So an entire box, 1 quart, is about halfway. I'm going to go ahead and rinse these mixed vegetables. They are available at Dollar Tree and they're 15 ounces by Green Giant. Dump them right in after you drain and rinse them. I always rinse my canned vegetables and fruit because they've been sitting in that can for long periods of times. It's just better that way. My grandmother and my mother also did that. Now I'm going to add my rotel. This is a Mexican diced tomatoes, and it is 10 ounces. They usually have it in the canned good area with the sauces or sometimes with the chips near the salsa, which I'm not sure why. This you can dump the entire can in, including the tomato juice. Go ahead and mix that. It's not very spicy. I love it. I've been using rotel for a long time. If you find it cheaper other places, buy it there. But if you have to factor in the gas price, buy it at the Dollar Tree. This is real easy soup to build. Now we're going to get the chicken into the Dutch oven. This is perfect for my family. If you have a family of 5 or more, get 2 cans of the rotel diced tomatoes and 2 cans of the chicken by Hormel. And continue the mix every time you add something new, and it's already starting to look really pretty, especially with all of the vegetables. Now we're going to take your black pepper, whatever kind you have, and 3 teaspoons in. I eyeball mine. You can use your measuring spoon if you wish. I'm going to tap the garlic just a little bit. 3 teaspoons of garlic. Now we're going to go ahead and add the entire packet, which Dollar Tree carries. Walmart's is cheaper, I do know that for a fact, but it may have gone up because all the prices have been skyrocketing. Just know your prices and keep a price book of your regular purchases. I keep a lot of taco seasonings on hand for soups and casseroles. Oh gosh, it smells so good. The last thing we're going to put into the soup is the Velveeta cheese, also available at Dollar Tree. I don't like buying the huge bricks of the Velveeta because it goes to waste or hardens up in my fridge. And these packets are better, and I don't waste. Like tomato paste, get as much out of the packaging as you can because it's tough and it gets sticky. I also have Dollar Tree tortilla chips to serve on top of the soup. There. Got it all out here. You're going to mix that cheese in. This looks fabulous. I'm going to show you an aerial view of this soup. Here's what the chicken enchilada soup looks like. It looks and smells amazing. I'm going to grab the lid and cover it, and we're going to let it sit on 2.5 for about 10 minutes or so until it gets all nice and bubbly. It is covered. I love my Dutch oven. It's a Pioneer Woman Dutch oven that I got at Walmart a year ago, and it washes well every single time. It says 520. I'm going to time it for 10 minutes. In between scenes and video clips, I like to clean up, and I just took care of the dishes in the sink and the cans for the recycle bin. They found my kids' lunch bag. Someone had a lunch bag just like Jacqueline's, a teacher, and that's where the confusion was. And it had everything in it from that day, so I soaked it in hot water and got rid of the smell. And these are the chips from the Dollar Tree. I don't think they were seen in the What You Need clip. I got the yellow rounds because I prefer the corn chips. And I just added flour into this soup, about 2 tablespoons, because it's supposed to be like an enchilada. And it's going to thicken up the sauce, but make it like a sauce. And it's starting to come to a boil on the sides, so we're going to let it finish about 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Timer is letting me know it's done. And we're going to take a peek into this awesome Dutch oven. And I like to look away so my glasses don't steam. And it's all nice and bubbly. Looking good. And it smells amazing. Let's turn this down to low. And I'm going to let it cook a few more minutes. And it's nice and thick, but not too thick where it's a stew. Perfect. Let it sit on low for about 5 minutes. And then we'll take it to the other counter, put some in a bowl, and add some tortilla chips. And then we'll taste. Go ahead and open up your bag of tortillas and get that out of the way. And we're going to place them into the bowl here. Just want to move the Dutch oven over just a little bit more. It is very hot, so be careful. I'm going to scoop some in. This came out perfect. Make sure you add about a tablespoon of flour. Not too much because you still want it to be soup. But you want it to look like sauce at the same time. And that's 3 ladles in there. Rotel can be kind of spicy at times, but that's okay. As long as it's not too bad, I can handle it. And dig the rounds. Just lay them in the soup. Like that. And if you have extra cheese, go crazy with the cheese. Go crazy with the sour cream. Make it a field day. They don't sell sour cream too often at the Dollar Tree. And if they do, it's not real sour cream. Here's what the chicken enchilada soup looks like. With all the chicken and the vegetables and the tortilla shells. Just going to add a little more. My husband and Tween will not touch this, but it'll be perfect for me and Isabel. Look at how awesome that is. It's always good to let something cool way down before you try something so you don't burn yourself. But this is smelling so good. And the tortillas are already blending in well with the soup. Look at that soup. It's got chicken, all kinds of mixed vegetables. Chicken enchilada soup from the Dollar Tree. All items from the shelves. It is still very hot, but it is so good. That is it for this video. Thank you so much for clicking on my link and checking me out if you're new. Thank you for hanging out with me all the way to the end. I hope you enjoyed this 5 plus 1 ingredient, 6 ingredient, Dollar Tree dinner, sure to please. That'll stretch this dough further, give you more bang for your buck to save you money. It is delicious. It's going to be a big hit with my teen. Unfortunately, my husband and tween are very picky. They already had their dinner. My kid is going to come home from running 3.5 miles in the cold, and they did 27:19 today. That is an awesome time for 3.5 miles. My subscribe guy just popped up. He's asking everybody to go ahead and smash that like button. He's also telling you to click on that subscribe word down below. Don't forget to tap on that bell. Don't forget about the giveaways. Everything you need to know to buy at the Dollar Tree will be in my description box with the link to my Dollar Tree dinners and what you need to know for the giveaway rules. Have a great day.